Hi, it's Louis McLaughlin, and it's my daughter's 29th birthday, and I'm making a video for her because she's been in Philadelphia. She's been getting closer with friends, but people don't know the history of Rachel. I thought I'd give them some background, some warm, fuzzy memories. And so we're going to start off with the day she was born and how my life changed on that day. And one of the ways that it did it, when I realized my life changed forever, is after she was born, I went to the nursery to go get her, and I said, "I'd like to see my daughter." And that's when I realized my life's changed forever. That's something I never could say before, and it just warmed my heart. And that's how we started. I just love her so much, and I'm wishing her happy birthday. But for people who need to get to know Rachel, she's an artist, and we're just going to go through the evolution of Rachel's art. So when she was 9 years old, she was looking at Starry Night one day, and she's like, "I can do that." And she did this. She drew this. She painted this. And you can tell the influences from it. And that stayed in my office for years, probably almost close to a decade. And people would see it and kind of wonder why I had it here. And I'd say, "Hey, that's my 9-year-old daughter. She was inspired." But I know what you guys are really thinking. What would Stefan say about that? Luckily, we have Stefan here. This is a gift my daughter got me. A Stefan wig. Let me see if I got that right. Okay. Stefan would say, "This art has everything. It has Van Gogh, oil on canvas, a constellation of a unicorn sprouting a rainbow out from its horn." Okay. So if you know Rachel, you know she got into ceramics. And there was one piece in particular. I guess since I'm speaking as dad, I should lose the wig. So, and this was a really big piece. She made it in high school. I'll kind of show it to you. This is the owl she made. And it's got really nice detailed feathers all the way around it. It's a great piece. We all loved it. And she included this in her portfolio. And she was going to get a portfolio review at SAIC, which is the best art school in the country. Sorry, RISD, it just is. And for those who are not familiar with it, if you've ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, they walk through a museum. That museum is the museum that's attached to the school my daughter went to. Anyway, when she showed this in a portfolio, they were doing an art portfolio at the community college she was going to, and everybody loved her work and please apply and all that stuff, except for one school, SAIC. They did not like her portfolio. They said every piece was just not worth commenting on except for the owl. They asked her, and she explained how that it was based on a tattoo that she saw, and that she really liked it. And she was inspired to make that piece, and they loved the 3 dimension. They loved the idea that it went from 2 dimension, 3 dimension, but they kind of weren't ecstatic. They just said it was the only thing worth criticizing. She called me up in tears, and because it's the best school, and they tore her down. And I said, "You know what? Maybe it's a compliment in a way that they found something worth commenting on." And she rightly probably pointed out that this is, a dad trying to make her teenage daughter feel better. Well, lo and behold, 2 weeks later, she got a letter in the mail saying, "Please apply to our college." And she's probably the only one that day that got one of those letters. So again, I know what you're thinking. What would Stefan say about this piece? Well, let's find out. I don't know if I had that on straight. Okay. This ceramic piece has everything. Feathers, eyes, a beak, an owl, a bird that goes through the air. It's got colors from the rainbow, from the sprout that came out of the unicorn's horn. I don't know. That was a stretch, but I thought it worked. Anyway, so now if you've known her in the past, you've probably seen some of those things and know about her artwork. But if you're in Philadelphia now, you probably, that's all new to you. But for the ones in the past, she is now doing sewing, and these are what she's doing. She got this for my wife on one of her birthdays, and oh, this shirt was for me from her from one of my birthdays, and so was the wig. That's a legitimate Stefan wig, and we just like exchanging things back and forth. And I guess I should comment now. I mean, oh, let me hold that a little bit closer so you can get that the colors and the details in there, and how good she is. And you can go and buy things from her right now. She will custom make things. She made me a Baby Yoda for Christmas. That was wonderful. And if that is a little too old school, she will do dirty ones. So Stefan also has comments on this one as too. This has everything. It's got colors and the blues and the greens and the fine details. It's got darks and lights. It's complemented well against each other, and it's based on flowers that were grown by a lesbian commune that collected water from the cloud that held the rainbow from the unicorn in the constellation from the first piece. You didn't think I'd be able to thread that needle, did you? All right, so I don't know how funny that was. Hopefully nobody had anything coming out of their nose. They weren't drinking during that time, and if it wasn't that funny, then you can make fun of Rachel's middle-aged father for making 90s pop culture references that are 15 years old and thinking that they're contemporary. Whatever. Happy birthday, Rach. We love you. I love you. Everybody loves you. Have a great one. And we can't wait to see you again. Bye.